We're going to do something different today. I'm starting with a survey like an actual survey. I am setting out to do the world's largest survey. This isn't a joke, by the way. When I say this to people, they think like there's a punchline coming, but I'm actually in the midst of the world's largest survey, which shouldn't be too hard because I don't know of anybody else who is asking this one question in an official survey-like way. Here's the question. What do you want to let go of? I feel like I should say that a few times with different intonation, like, what do you want to let go of? Just what do you want to let go of? I've been asking thousands of people this, and it's fascinating, really. I'm getting so deep into this. The answers are always immediate and emphatic. So my intention, million people heading to lettinggosurvey.com, lettinggosurvey.com. If you are on your phone or near a computer while you're listening to this episode of With Love, Danielle, can you head over there? I just need one sentence from you. And I know you've already thought of something because whenever the humans hear, what do you want to let go of? It's just like, it's right there. You could write me an essay if you want, but really, I'll just be thrilled if you could head over there and then forward any links that I send out in the podcast show notes to all of your people. It's been so exciting to talk about this in interviews on other podcasts because people are just like, I want to help you get to 1 million people answering this. I will send it out to my people. I'm just like, my people love your people. We've already been able to identify the 7 top patterns of what people want to let go of. And I have never been a data-driven person, but I am now. And like even when I ran a think tank, like a think tank in Washington, D.C. on future studies on how trends might converge or in some cases collide. That was always my line. Even then, I did not care much about data, but I do now. It's an honor to hear people's answers to the question of what do you want to let go of? And it's helping me with my next project, which is a book, which is turning into a workshop methodology, which is called Bless and Release. And it's rolling out in spring of 2026. And I set up a focus group for it. I got all grown up and mature. I pressed pause on the launch date. And I was like, I know I can make this even juicier and sweeter and better. And part of that was a focus group, which really proved that we are onto something big. And my definition of big is we're onto something that's healing. So go to, please, lettinggosurvey.com. And it's just like one little field. Take you a second. And if you want to share this with your people, I've got some copy for you if you get access to these show notes. It's as simple as you send out a message that says, I'm helping Danielle Laporte get 1 million answers to this question. What do you want to let go of? And you send people to lettinggosurvey.com. Or you might say something like, what comes to mind when I ask, what do you want to let go of? We're getting 1 million people to answer it in one sentence. Just go to lettinggosurvey.com. Okay. While we're here talking about letting go, I have 2 short but powerful, likely counterintuitive suggestions about things that we can let go of. Number 1, how about we let go of wanting to be confident all the time? Isn't that kind of like little karate chop to self-help? Because so much is about self-esteem and being confident. I was at that workshop. This is what I think. I think we focus on being present. And this requires courage. This is where you should put your courage energy, not in trying to be confident, in being present. Got to breathe into your heart for that. Got to love yourself for that. Got to love what is for that. Focus on being present. Focus on being helpful in every room you show up in because you are here to help any human on your path have an easier, better, more luminous life. It is why we incarnate. It's why we need each other. And be genuine. Present and genuine, they're cousins, But genuine is honest responses to what's going on. Present, helpful, genuine, usurp, striving to be confident all of the time, which often creates a lot of faking it. If you are focused on presence and being helpful and genuine, you will for sure learn more about who's in the room or who's in the Zoom room, and you will see where you can be of service. And when you are of service, you are more magnetic. And that is what builds real confidence. So let go of wanting to be confident all the time. Just exhale. Okay, second suggestion. This is really going to appeal to all my overworking ladies. How about you let go of, and by let go, what I mean is bless and release, but I will be unpacking that in the spring for you. How about you let go of the unspoken vow that you need to do it all by yourself? The vow is unspoken. It's in the subconscious, but it's a vow. It's a promise that was made that you need to do all of it, everything on the to-do list, the project management system in your household, on the team, all by yourself, doing it all by yourself. You can hear the insanity of this, but we set out to do it, don't we? Years ago, I sent a text to my closies, my homies, my closies, my closest. And it went something like this. They knew what was going on in my life. I'll give you the background. I was in the middle of divorce number 1. And I said, I'm on the verge. Can you send prayers up, light a candle, whatever feels right? I remember this day, my then husband and I, it was all pretty amicable, but feelings are hurt and everybody's trying to just get what they can. And it was down to the wire. It's like, sign the papers, please, so I can sleep through the night. Got to sign them by this time, because if we don't sign it on this date, you're leaving the country for a month, and then I'm leaving the country, then it's not going to happen until a whole other season. Just, it's 4:30, sign. Please. So my friends knew what I was praying for. Just resolution, really. And I sent the text, and then I sent out this really obnoxious chain of thank yous and hugs and kisses, XOXOXO, text, send. And I immediately got a response from every friend, like within 3 minutes. And they said, done, doing it, holding you in the light. I love you. You got this. And the immediacy is part of the medicine, isn't it? And then one friend texted me a photo of the candle that she'd lit and this sacred object that she had placed on her altar for me in her Manhattan apartment. And I was so moved and touched and let her know that. And she messaged back and said, it's an honor to help you. And I melted. I'd never thought of it that way. And the revelation was there that most people want to help you. More than that, they actually cherish the opportunity. Just give them the honor by asking for support, letting them know how they can help you. Let go of the unspoken vow that you need to do it all by yourself. It's an honor to help you. It's an honor to do this podcast and people listen, like you actually remember. You press play. It's incredible. And you know what's amazing about our podcast statistics? A couple things. One, that apparently With Love Danielle is in the top 2% podcasts in the world. What? And I have a really high listen through rate. So do you know that the majority of podcasts have a drop off at 50%, meaning people only listen to the podcast halfway through. And you all have gifted me with really high listen through rates. Like you all stay until the end, which is amazing because I'm going the distance here. That's it. I love you. I'm going to have so much more to say over the coming months about blessing and releasing and letting go. Remember, you don't need to be confident all the time. Just be present, and that is magnetic. You do not have to do it all by yourself. Let people help you. And if you want to help me, head to lettinggosurvey.com and just in one sentence, or you can write me a monograph if you want. One sentence, let me know what it is that you really, mostly, entirely, truly know that you want to let go of. But don't let go of me, because I'll be here next week, always with love. Danielle. Thank you so much for listening, for feeling, for spreading the word. With love.